Marcus Hale worked in the orbital repair station of Titan 7, a small but busy human outpost at the edge of colonized space. He spent his days repairing engines, recalibrating drones, and patching old transport ships. Life was simple, predictable, and often frustrating. Marcus was known among his colleagues as brilliant with machines but unlucky with recognition. Every time a ship left the station flawlessly repaired, someone else took the credit. Despite this, Marcus loved his work. There was something about the hum of engines, the delicate balance of wires and circuits that made him feel alive. He liked solving problems, no matter how small. Yet, he had never imagined that his quiet life would change overnight. It started with a message. Not an ordinary one, but a deep space transmission that blinked into existence on the station's comm panel. Its source was untraceable, and its encryption was unlike anything Marcus had seen. Curious, he opened it. "Marcus Hale," the voice said, calm but commanding, "you are hereby notified that you have inherited a vessel of galactic significance, the Erebus." Marcus froze. He blinked, rereading the text. "Inherited? A vessel, me?" He pressed a button to replay the message. The voice continued. "This inheritance includes full control of the vessel's systems, artificial intelligence, and all auxiliary technologies. You are advised to board immediately. Instructions follow." His heart pounded. He had never piloted a warship before, let alone one of galactic significance. He expected some mistake, a hacker, perhaps, or a cruel prank from colleagues. Yet the coordinates were real, and the portal to the ship's location appeared on his display. Against his better judgment, curiosity outweighed caution. Marcus activated his personal shuttle and set course. As he approached the docking bay, the sight of the Erebus made him gasp. It was colossal, towering, sleek, and humming with latent power. Its surface shimmered like liquid metal, and its edges cut through space as if it had been carved by an artist. Marcus had seen many ships in his life, but none approached this scale. It was larger than anything humans had ever built. The docking bay doors opened smoothly. Marcus's shuttle glided inside, dwarfed by the ship's interior. The lights were soft but sufficient, revealing polished corridors and control rooms that seemed untouched by time. He felt both fear and awe. "Welcome, Master Engineer," said a calm, melodic voice. Marcus turned sharply. Who said that?" he asked. "I am the ship's AI," it replied. "Designation Erebus Core. I am programmed to assist you in all operations. I have been expecting you." Marcus swallowed hard. "Expecting me? Why me? I'm just me. I'm an engineer. I fix engines, that's it." The AI's voice was patient. "You have been chosen for your adaptability, your creativity, and your problem-solving skills. The previous owner, whose identity will be disclosed in time, determined that only a human mind could wield this vessel responsibly." Marcus's mind raced. He felt a mix of pride, confusion, and fear. "I don't understand. Why would an alien, or whoever owned this, trust a human like me with something like this?" "You will understand in time. For now, you must learn to operate the ship. There are systems here beyond human imagination. I will guide you." Marcus nodded, though unease gnawed at him. The first room he explored contained displays of stars, planets, and distant galaxies, each more detailed than anything he had seen in a simulation. Holographic panels floated in midair, waiting for his touch. When he hesitated, the AI spoke. "You may touch anything. Nothing will harm you. Begin by learning basic navigation protocols." Marcus reached out tentatively. As he activated one of the panels, the ship's engines hummed softly. He felt a thrill. It responded to him. Not because he knew what he was doing, but because he thought creatively, improvising and experimenting. The ship seemed alive, as if it had been waiting for him to awaken it. Hours passed. Marcus moved from room to room, discovering alien weapon systems, energy cores, and deep storage bays containing mysterious containers. Some were empty, others hummed faintly, and one large sealed chamber at the ship's center glowed ominously. He felt an instinctive pull toward it but resisted. A sudden alert startled him. On the main deck, a holographic display activated, showing a fleet of distant ships approaching, alien vessels. The AI spoke calmly. "They are detecting the Erebus. They seek control of the vessel." Marcus felt a jolt of fear. Control, but this is mine, why would they even care? They perceive the vessel as a threat. Some civilizations fear what they do not understand, others desire its power. He swallowed, gripping the railing. "So I'm a target, me?" "Yes," said the AI, "but you are capable of more than you know. I will guide you. You must learn quickly." Marcus paced the main deck, trying to absorb the enormity of his situation. He realized that he was no longer just an engineer fixing small ships. He was now the captain of something beyond human comprehension, a warship with potential to change the balance of power in the galaxy. The AI led him to the ship's core chamber, the sealed room he had noticed earlier. Holographic screens floated midair, displaying cryptic alien symbols. Marcus stepped closer, feeling a chill run down his spine. "This room contains the heart of the Erebus," said the AI. "Here lies information about the previous owner, the ship's purpose, and the power it holds. You may explore at your discretion. Caution is advised." Marcus hesitated. He wanted to step inside, to know everything, but a part of him feared what he might discover. The enormity of responsibility pressed down on him. One wrong move, and he could activate systems that no human was meant to control. He finally stepped in. The lights shifted, responding to his presence. Holographic projections activated automatically. Marcus saw flashes of stars being destroyed, fleets clashing, and alien civilizations brought to the brink of annihilation. He realized that the ship was not merely a vessel. It had been built for war, for survival, for unimaginable power. The AI's voice cut through his thoughts. The previous owner believed that the galaxy needed a safeguard. Only a human could think beyond fear, beyond rigid control. That is why you were chosen. Marcus sank into a chair, staring at the projections. His mind reeled. Could he truly handle this? He was just a repair engineer, someone who fixed broken engines and misbehaving drones. And yet, the ship seemed to respond to him, as if it recognized his ingenuity, his creativity, and his human unpredictability. Hours passed, and the alien fleet drew closer. The AI ran simulations, demonstrating potential maneuvers and strategies. Marcus learned quickly, using his human intuition in ways the AI had not expected. Where the alien simulations relied on raw firepower and rigid tactics, Marcus improvised, combining systems in ways no one had imagined. For the first time, he felt pride. Not the kind he had felt when someone praised his minor repairs, but true, deep pride. The pride of a human proving their worth in a universe that underestimated them. As night fell over Titan VII's orbital station, Marcus finally stood on the observation deck, staring at the stars. The Erebus hummed softly beneath him, alive, waiting, ready. The galaxy outside seemed vast, dangerous, and beautiful, and for the first time Marcus understood that his life would never be the same. The AI spoke one final line before the day ended. "Rest now, Master Engineer. Tomorrow your training begins. Tomorrow the galaxy will see what a human can do." Marcus leaned against the railing, heart pounding, mind racing. Fear and excitement battled inside him. He had inherited a colossal warship, yes, but more than that, he had inherited a responsibility that no human had ever faced. And deep inside he felt a spark that whispered, maybe, just maybe, humanity is ready to rise. The next morning Marcus Hale awoke to the soft hum of the Erebus. Its energy thrummed beneath his feet like a heartbeat, steady and powerful. The AI's calm voice greeted him immediately. "Good morning, Master Engineer. Today we begin advanced operational training. There is much to learn." Marcus rubbed his eyes and sighed. I barely slept. This ship is overwhelming. I don't even know where to start. You start where humans excel, the AI said, with creativity and problem solving. Observation and experimentation are key. You will learn faster than you realize. Marcus nodded, determined. He had never commanded a ship before, yet a spark of curiosity pushed him forward. He began exploring deeper systems, reactors, power cores, and weapon interfaces that even seasoned alien commanders would hesitate to touch. The ship responded to his touch, adapting. Energy flowed smoothly when he rerouted circuits, weapon systems aligned when he improvised firing protocols, and even the ship's shield seemed to anticipate his commands. For the first time, Marcus felt a strange sense of partnership. He was not just operating the ship, he was working with it. Together, they were learning each other. As the day progressed, the AI ran simulations of alien fleets. Marcus observed patterns and weaknesses that the simulations missed. While aliens relied on rigid protocols, he noticed gaps in formations, slow response times, and assumptions that a human mind could exploit. It's almost like they're predictable, Marcus said aloud, studying the holographic fleet. Not predictable, said the AI, but rigid. You think creatively, you improvise, that is your advantage. His confidence grew, yet beneath it a seed of unease remained. The ship was too powerful and he still did not know the reason it had been given to him. First contact. Hours later, the sensors alerted Marcus to movement outside the Erebus. Alien ships, a small strike fleet, were approaching the system. They have detected the Erebus, the AI said. They intend to seize control. Prepare for engagement. Marcus's heart pounded. This was no simulation. This was real. He had to make decisions that could affect lives, planets, and perhaps even the balance of power in the galaxy. He activated the ship's tactical interface. Holographic displays popped up, showing the alien formations. He had seen this in simulations, but now it was real. He could feel the weight of responsibility pressing on his shoulders. They're faster than us, he muttered, but not smarter. Maybe we can outthink them. The AI tilted its holographic projection. Explain your strategy. Marcus took a deep breath. We're going to use their assumptions against them. They think humans are weak, slow, and predictable. I'll show them we are none of those things. He began rerouting energy through unusual channels, creating decoys using holographic projections, and altering shield frequencies at irregular intervals. The AI followed every command, adapting in real time. The alien fleet advanced, firing upon the ship. Lasers slashed the void, but Marcus's improvisation kept them at bay. Decoys appeared in multiple positions, shields absorbed the strikes, and the ship seemed to anticipate enemy movements. The aliens were confused, unsure why their attacks were failing. Marcus felt a thrill. Humans had been underestimated for centuries, yet here, in the darkest reaches of space, human ingenuity proved its worth. The dark chamber. After repelling the fleet, Marcus returned to the ship's deepest chamber, the one that had drawn him before. The AI's voice was calm but firm. You must know the ship's true purpose, it said. Are you prepared? Marcus hesitated. I think so. I need to understand what I'm dealing with. The chamber doors opened to reveal a massive core. Holographic panels floated around the room, displaying scenes from long ago. Entire star systems obliterated, alien civilizations collapsing, fleets decimated. Marcus felt a chill run through him. What is all this? He whispered. The Erebus was designed as a containment vessel, the AI explained. Its previous owner created it to hold a weapon of unimaginable power, a weapon that could erase entire civilizations. It has remained dormant, waiting for one capable of restraint and intelligence. Marcus's hands trembled. He had inherited not just a warship but a vessel capable of galaxy-altering destruction, and the responsibility lay entirely on him. The weapon is inside, he asked, voice barely audible. Yes, the AI said. and only you can decide whether it remains sealed or if its power is ever unleashed. The consequences of misuse are catastrophic. Marcus stepped back, feeling the weight of the truth. The AI had said he was chosen for creativity and problem-solving, but this was more than that. It required judgment, morality, and courage. One wrong choice, and countless lives could be destroyed. Testing human ingenuity to clear his mind, Marcus returned to the ship's operational decks. He decided to test systems in a controlled way, practicing navigation, defense, and energy manipulation. Each success bolstered his confidence. He discovered that his human intuition allowed him to combine systems in ways alien AI commanders would never consider. Weapons could be synchronized with shields to create temporary shields in one area while firing from another. Energy cores could be shifted to accelerate speed while keeping power reserves for critical maneuvers. The AI observed silently. "Your methods are unconventional but highly effective," it said. Marcus smiled faintly. "That's humans. We don't just follow instructions, we adapt." The real threat arrived suddenly. Sensors flashed red. A massive alien warship appeared on the edge of the system, far larger than the strike fleet Marcus had seen before. It was sleek, deadly, and heavily armed. "They've sent reinforcements," the AI said. "They aim to capture the Erebus and harness its power." Marcus swallowed hard. His mind raced. He had fought small fleets, but this was an entire warship capable of annihilating planets. Conventional tactics would fail. He activated the ship's cloaking systems, rerouted energy to shields, and created holographic decoys to confuse the enemy. Then he did something even the AI did not anticipate. He modified the ship's engines to perform a sudden, erratic jump in position. The alien warship's targeting systems struggled to adjust. Marcus grinned. Humans were not predictable. They were clever, adaptive, and willing to take risks. The alien warship fired blindly at decoys, giving Marcus the chance to escape further into the system. The AI spoke, almost in awe. "You are exceeding all expectations." Humans truly are remarkable. Marcus felt pride. Not the pride of victory alone, but the pride of being underestimated and yet rising to the challenge. Humans were fragile in some ways, but their creativity, courage, and adaptability were unmatched. The frozen truth. After evading the alien warship, Marcus returned to the central chamber. He opened a hidden panel, revealing the core of the ancient weapon. Holographic projections showed entire civilizations being destroyed in seconds. The sheer scale of potential devastation froze him. He sank into a chair, trembling. One wrong move and he could wipe out a star system or more. The weight of responsibility was almost unbearable. "You understand now, Master Engineer," the AI said softly. "The galaxy feared this power. The previous owner feared it as well. That is why it waited for you." Marcus closed his eyes, taking a deep breath. He felt fear, yes, but also determination. Humanity had been underestimated for centuries, and yet here he was, facing a choice that no alien or human had ever faced before. He realized that restraint, intelligence, and courage were the true weapons of humans. Marcus Hale stood on the observation deck of the Erebus, staring into the darkness of space. The alien fleets were closing in, hundreds of ships from different civilizations converging on the system. All expected him to panic, to falter, or to unleash the weapon hidden deep within the warship. Yet Marcus's mind raced not with fear, but with possibilities. Humans were underestimated for a reason. Their creativity was boundless, their courage unpredictable, and their will unbreakable. The AI's calm voice broke his thoughts. "Master Engineer, they will arrive in 20 standard minutes. Conventional tactics will fail." "They rely on raw power, not ingenuity," Marcus nodded. "Then we won't fight them the way they expect. We'll fight our way." The plan. Marcus began working frantically, rerouting energy, recalibrating systems, and initiating sequences that even the AI had not anticipated. Holographic decoys flickered into life, mimicking the ship's profile, creating multiple phantom Erebi in orbit. Alien targeting systems fired blindly at empty space. "Good," Marcus muttered. "Now, shields need to pulse irregularly, no pattern. They'll misread our position." The AI executed the commands with mechanical precision, yet there was a hint of admiration in its tone. "Your creativity surpasses my simulations. Human improvisation, remarkable." Marcus smiled faintly, adrenaline pumping. "It's what humans do. We adapt. We improvise. We don't just follow rules." He then initiated another daring maneuver, rerouting power from the main engines to auxiliary thrusters in bursts, creating sudden, erratic jumps in position. The alien fleets were thrown into confusion, their calculations failing. Their weapons fired at ghostly images of the Erebus, while the real ship moved unpredictably, weaving through the void like a shadow. "Prepare countermeasures for their long-range energy cannons," Marcus ordered. "If they try to overwhelm us with firepower, we'll turn it back on them." The AI responded. "Understood. Energy reversal protocols activated. They will not anticipate this." The alien assault. As the fleets closed in, lasers streaked across space, tearing at decoys and hitting shields that Marcus had strengthened in unconventional ways. Explosions lit the darkness, but the Erebus remained untouched. The aliens had expected a single human to be no threat. They had not accounted for ingenuity. Marcus's hands moved quickly across controls, rerouting power between engines, shields, and weapon systems in patterns that no alien AI could predict. He created controlled gravitational distortions that altered the trajectories of enemy ships, forcing them into collisions or disarray. "This is insane," he muttered, "but it works." "Your unpredictability is a strategic advantage," the AI agreed. "They cannot outthink you." In moments of pause, Marcus studied the alien formations. He realized they were disciplined, relying on logic, protocol, and overwhelming force. But humans were creative. Humans could see angles and solutions that rigid systems could not. A plan formed in his mind. He would not destroy them, but he would prove human ingenuity was unmatched. Entering the heart of the ship amid the chaos, Marcus decided to access the central weapon chamber, the hidden core that had once terrified him. He needed to understand it fully before making a move. The chamber doors opened, and holographic projections illuminated the room. Marcus saw the weapon's history. Entire civilizations erased in moments, planets shattered, fleets annihilated. His breath caught. The potential destruction was unimaginable. The AI spoke softly. The previous owner feared misuse. Only one with restraint could wield it responsibly. That is why you were chosen. Marcus sank into a chair, staring at the projections. The fear that had frozen him before returned, but this time it was paired with resolve. "I will not use it to destroy," he whispered. "There is another way." He studied the control panels, searching for a non-lethal method to neutralize the approaching fleets. Then it struck him. The weapon's energy could be redirected, not to annihilate but to immobilize. If channeled carefully, it could create a field that blocked their weapons and disrupted their engines temporarily. It would give him leverage without killing billions. Human ingenuity in action. Marcus moved with precision, his hands flying over alien controls. The AI provided guidance, but Marcus's decisions were uniquely human, intuitive, adaptive, and bold. He rerouted energy, synchronized systems, and created feedback loops that no alien technology had anticipated. Outside, the alien fleets fired in unison, expecting total victory. Instead, their weapons began failing, engines sputtered, and communication signals became distorted. The Erebus seemed to dance through space, untouchable, while decoys continued to confuse and distract the enemy. "Look at that," Marcus muttered, leaning against the console. "They didn't see this coming. They never do." The AI's voice held a tone Marcus had never heard before, almost awe. "Humans, your capacity for innovation is extraordinary. You defy probability." The alien commanders scrambled, trying to recalibrate. But Marcus had already thought several steps ahead, anticipating their adjustments, exploiting weaknesses, and turning their own technology against them. The HFY triumph with the fleets immobilized, Marcus sent a message, a display visible across the alien ships. Holographic words projected in a universal code. "Humans do not need to destroy to win. Observe, adapt, and survive. Underestimate us at your peril." For a moment, silence filled space. Then the alien commanders ordered retreat. They had witnessed something they could not comprehend, a single human using intellect, creativity, and courage to outmaneuver overwhelming odds. Marcus exhaled, leaning back. "We didn't need to kill them," he said softly. "We just needed to show them what humans can do." The AI responded, "You have proven the value of human ingenuity. The galaxy will remember this." Marcus smiled faintly. He had inherited a weapon capable of immense destruction, yet he had chosen restraint, innovation, and courage. Humanity's strength was not in power alone, but in the mind and spirit that wielded it. The aftermath, the alien fleets disappeared into the void, wary now of humans they had once considered weak. Marcus knew this was only the beginning. Others would come, and the galaxy would continue to test humanity's limits. But he also knew that humans had a unique edge, adaptability, morality, and creativity that could not be predicted. He returned to the central chamber, placing a hand on the weapon's core. The AI spoke gently. "It is safe for now. You have proven worthy of responsibility, but vigilance is required. Power without wisdom is dangerous." Marcus nodded. "I understand. And I'll do more than guard it. I'll make sure it's used wisely, if ever it needs to be used." Outside, the Erebus glided silently through space, a colossal warship under the command of a single human. Its engines thrummed with energy, its weapons lay dormant, and its AI waited, ready for the next challenge. But the true power was not the ship. It was the human guiding it, the mind capable of seeing solutions where others saw only obstacles, the courage to act without fear, and the restraint to choose creation over destruction. Marcus stood on the observation deck once more, staring at the stars. The galaxy was vast, unpredictable, and full of threats, yet he felt hope. Humans had always been underestimated, but that was their greatest advantage. Creativity, intelligence, courage, they had no equal. For the first time in his life, Marcus realized the truth. Humans were not just survivors. They were innovators, thinkers, and problem solvers capable of shaping the galaxy itself. And as the Erebus moved through the endless darkness, Marcus knew that humanity's story had only just begun. The AI spoke one last time that evening, its voice full of respect. "Master Engineer, you have demonstrated what it means to be human. You are a guardian, a strategist, and a symbol. The galaxy will watch and learn from you." Marcus smiled. He felt small in the vastness of space, yet enormous in his purpose. The Erebus was more than a warship. It was a testament to what humans could achieve when courage, creativity, and intelligence combined. And deep inside, Marcus knew this was only the beginning of humanity's rise. The stars stretched endlessly ahead, and a human mind stood ready to meet whatever challenges the galaxy dared to throw.